how to tell if you were born funny. I took 24 comedians' natal charts and analyzed them, and this is what I came up with. If you're a Virgo, congratulations, chances are you're funny. If you have a water moon, they have the best emotional connection to the funny bone. You may have a cunning sense of humor if you're a Leo rising, which is your public filter, or if you have a Leo in Mercury, which is your communication, despite it being ranked 9th funniest. Taurus is 3rd funniest sign overall, but if you have a Taurus Venus, which is your love, or Saturn, the planet of responsibility, you probably have a sarcastic sense of humor. Gemini was ranked 8th funniest sign, but a Gemini in Mars is passionate about their humor. If you have the planet of expansion, Jupiter, in Aquarius, which is the 10th funniest sign, your non-traditional philosophies are captivating. The 2nd funniest sign overall is Pisces. If you have a Pisces North Node, you're destined to be charming and hilarious. Also, if you have a Chiron in Pisces, which is your wounded warrior, you may use your humor in order to heal wounds. As for the houses, there were some dominant houses for these funny folks. Your ego, the sun, in your house of communication, which is the 3rd house, routine, which is the 6th house, and experience, which is the 9th house. What do comedians usually do? They communicate about their experiences in a routine. Now, when it comes to the moon and emotions, the 4th house of home is what's dominant here, which will give the individual high capacity for emotional understanding. When it comes to the 6th house of routines, both Mercury, which is communication, and Neptune, the planet of dreams, were placed here the most often, which will give people the ability to imagine their characters and then communicate in an organized manner. When it comes to how the points interact with each other, there were a few aspects that stood out among these subjects. The sun, or your ego, in square, which is a little bit of conflict with Neptune, but that's going to fire up some friction, and it keeps the ego in check and the ability to relate to an audience. If your moon, the emotions, is trine or in sync with your Mars, which is your passion, or in trine with Uranus, which is about community, then your emotional connection and what you do, you're going to be passionate about it, and you are going to love the admiration that you get from the community. It's going to feed your emotions. Mercury is the planet of communication, and when it's trine or in sync with your Chiron, which is your wounded warrior, this will give you the power of healing through telling your story. Here's a list of what funny might look like in your natal chart. It's organized in placements, houses, and aspects. And here are the signs ranked from most funniest to least funniest. Until next time, cheers.